Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Tuesday? I am doing alright. I've had a slightly busy day at work. I ended up having to go into Leeds again today for the exact same thing. Because the laptop that I tried to get sent up here from London, the London Post Room decided not to send it, which was somewhat annoying. But it is what it is. We got it sorted in the end. The user has a new laptop. The other laptop from London is coming to me to replace the one that I had used. We're at the point where it is all good. So, yeah, we got there in the end. So, yeah, other than that, that's about it. It's been me and my daughter for most of tonight because my wife was out with work doing a pub quiz, and I made a really very nice carbonara for tea. I still feel like I'm gonna improve it. I never quite get the right amount of sauce. I think I need to use more eggs now. You're supposed to use 3 egg yolks and a load of cheese and then some of the pasta water to make the sauce. And I think I need to use like 4 egg yolks. I did put a lot of pasta in as well. So, but it worked. I enjoyed it. It was very nice. My daughter said it was nice. She didn't finish hers. But it was quite a big bowl full for her, so but yeah. We think she's a bit ill at the moment as well. We're not 100% sure on that one, but we think she's a bit ill. Yeah. Other than that, that's me. Let me know in the chat how your Tuesday is going, or indeed in the comments. If you are watching this and haven't yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. And I've put a post on the YouTube channel stating what Nightbot will count as a violation, just so we don't have a repeat of last night where MacBomb got timed out for too many emojis. So you should go check that out on the channel if you want to know about those. Alright, let's get our Eternal Strands on. Right, so we need refined Serenite. I have had a quick Google today, and refined Serenite can be obtained by tempering those red boulders in Upper Denevron. Okay, so start off in Riverside. Where is that other loom gate? Surely it's over in the spire somewhere. Maybe it's there. Perhaps we'll go find out. I possibly should have paid attention to the conditions. Let's just go straight back home. We'll sleep and try and adjust conditions to something a bit better. Let's see what we can do. Alright. So, once again, we are looking for the red boulders. Now, in order to create refined Serenite from said boulders, you have to burn them with flame to temper them. Okay, there's one over there. Why did my mind do that? Ooh, there's a few here. Awesome. Oh, that one's on fire. Let's try and do this one as well. Refined Serenite. Awesome sauce. There was another one down here, wasn't there? Doo-doo-doo. Okay, that didn't really help. Let's go find some more. Alright. Apparently those guys you can get this stuff from as well, as long as it's the elite version. Okay. That's the edge of the scry. What an asshole. Alrighty. got some regular Serenite. Which is all well and good, but that's not what we need right now. Once again, we're going to try and not fight the Ark, because we don't need to fight the Ark. Okay. Stop. Okay. Hey, stay still, you asshole. This dude is a real dick. Just stay still. Ceramic. Oh, that ceramic braided linen. Say there were some health tonics over here, wasn't there? Okay, so we don't want to go over there and help it. We kind of have to go over here. That's where there might be more Serenite to be found. And the other option is to just kill the Ark off the bat and then we don't have to deal with it. Which is one way to go, to be fair. Don't want that. Hey, get back here, you move, get. guys. Didn't block as well as I was hoping for then. Come on. I need more Serenite boulders. Oh, I will get the hang of this jump. Like that. Right. Serenite boulders. Where am I? I think I want to be heading where the arc is going, towards the spire. See if you can sneak around him. Go up this way. He did. Alright. That's the steps. We want a spire. Let's just kill this guy. Throw him off the rock. Bye. Smooth facing. Ooh, that made me jump. course there would be a wasp's nest. I do like throwing robots off the edge. Hey. Oh, there you go. You're supposed to be dead. Pretty sure he is dead.
The surge clearly hit an everyone hard. Still, what a view.
That will take me over to Envoy's Landing. Assuming I can get the jump right. I got the jump right. Come on. What's in here? Yes, that's all well and good, that, but I need the ability to make refined Serenite. Come on. Where is he? I knew you weren't dead. Now he's dead. Right. Serenite boulders. Any at all? I feel like I'm gonna have to come back here multiple times. Bye. Hey, you see what there's just no more Serenite boulders. There doesn't seem to be. Where does that lead me? Does that lead me to Bastion or Lower Danarkage? You see where it takes me? There might be some more. It's gonna take me to some area of Danarkage. The Lost City. Okay. Bob. Why are my attacks not hitting this thing? That was weird. None of my attacks hit. Okay. It's me. Right. I don't think there's any more refined Serenite to be had. Very much could be wrong. We've been running around here for enough time. And not seeing any. That I suspect that there isn't any more. Ooh, I'm wrong. There's one there. In fact, there's two there. Awesome. Where did you come from, Bob? Alright. That was good. Right. Got 10 refined ceramic. I think we needed 8 to build the thimble. It might have been not 8, but like 4 to build the thimble, and then 4 for something else. Wayne, hi, how you doing? Thank you for the subscriber. I did notice that you was a subscriber last night, buddy. Thank you for that. How you doing? Good, good. I'm glad. Let's just have a quick look around, see if we can find any more Serenite boulders. Yeah. Ask and ye shall receive. How's this fine Tuesday treating you, Win? What you been up to? All the bad guys have been fighting each other. Yeah, so it's those guys, the guys with the scissor weapons. In white armor. The ones we can, if we burn them first, we can get go flying. The magic powers in this are just like suddenly clicked for me. I do want to know where that other loom gate is in Upper Denevron. I bet there's another one here as well. No, Lower Denevron only has one. Upper Denevron has 3. The Archon's Hearth has 3. So where, pray tell, is that third loom gate? That may be a Google. Alright. Craft. Custom design, somewhat volatile enchanting device for disabling the asylum barrier.
Thank you for your help with that, Brit. You've a deft hand for flame magic. You can wear Sev's apprentice hat for one day. Also, Lucia knew what she was doing.
That seems a little harsh to
This
Sev,
symbol
doesn't it?
was clearly designed to pair seamlessly with Enclave constructions.
Must be her experience as a high enchantress at work.
Based on Lucia's notes and what we discovered at the Bastion, this was custom designed to disrupt Asylum's barrier.
If it can stop the flood, we need to use it soon.
Agreed. We don't know how much time we have left.
About 20 hours. Upgrade that.
That's an intimidating silhouette.
Air room. Glass elephant. Right, fine. Can we do that as well? It's in the infused linen. No. But I got some upgrades, which is good. Right, I guess we're going to Arkan's Heath. Do we want to try and find that last loom gate? No, we'll have a Google and go from there. I assume, I bet I can almost guarantee I've walked past it multiple times, running around Upper Denevron. I've never seen it.
That console that looks like our scry should be the controls for the barrier. Thimble was built to interface with it.
Time to disrupt Asylum.
Are we sure this is a good idea? Not that I'm not going to do it, but are we sure? Ooh, that was close. Oh, we done fucked up.
Great timing. I owe you one.
Slap.
You need to come with me. All of you.
This should be interesting. Precedence, so exclusion, safekeeping. New characters. Nice.
We mustn't cause a panic.
Sure. It's not like we had a dire supplies shortage on our hands before this happened.
What do I tell the High Enchanter? The Guild will want...
Enough. We won't discuss this further. Not in front of our guests. Identify yourselves.
Aurea Harpenay, or Silverbeak, as I'm known among Weaver circles. This is my band, and beside me is our acting point.
Bryn. And you are?
Khan Stuneld, Eye of the Enclave. My colleagues are the Spindle and the Axle, representatives of the enchanting and crafting.
Could have come up with better names, guys. Come on.
Sent you.
Sent us?
Taza, Renland, Udea. The Enclave is the envy of the Maida for its magical prowess. Clearly one of those nations has finally grown a spine and decided to take it for themselves in our moment of weakness.
Moment. No one sent us. We came here by accident.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
One who's been locked in the time warp for the last 100 years.
Bypassed our veil, infiltrated our loom gates, and breached asylum without a national power backing you.
When you put it that way.
This is a misunderstanding. We're Weavers, like you. There was a brief opportunity to enter the Enclave for the first time in decades, and we took it. Everything we've done since we arrived has been to uncover what happened here after the Surge. And to find you.
If that is true, have you really no inkling of the trouble you've caused?
Nope.
No.
Your reckless conduct has unleashed an enemy that nearly destroyed us 27 years ago.
The Surgeborn. They first appeared a little over a decade after the veil went up.
Where did they
You locked yourself away. How are they supposed to know?
But they arrived in the underworks before making their way to the surface.
Where they left a trail of destruction in their wake and wreaked havoc on the Enclave.
Causing casualties to rise.
And so I called for a retreat here, saving countless lives. We sealed the Surgeborn in the underworks for good. Until now.
They knew we were here. Wonder why the hairsiders didn't intervene sooner.
We've been here a little while now. Don't you think all of this could have been avoided if you'd properly said hello?
She's right.
This is hardly our fault.
Look, Surgeborn or not, we had no choice but to remove the barrier. Though, I suppose we owe you thanks for warning us about the floods.
Who warned you?
You did.
Did we? I'll deal with you later.
While we can agree Arakim breached no contact protocol, it has proven to be the right decision.
Yes, it
The
has.
floods were growing worse, and now they have stopped. Even if fixing them has introduced a new problem.
One my band would be more than happy to help you solve.
Ha! Work together.
Sorry to.
I don't like that guy. He's a
You
dick.
mentioned your last name earlier. Any relation to Shireen Harpene?
She was my mother. You know who she is.
Of course. I mean, before my time, obviously, but she's still renowned in the Enchanting Guild. Her work is remarkable. There's a statue of her in Denevron, you know?
Oh. I can't believe she didn't mention that.
There is so much I'd love to ask you, but for now, Aurea comes from a long bloodline of outstanding and renowned weavers. Shouldn't that buy her band some grace?
Exactly.
All right. Your presence in the outskirts will be tolerated. Nothing more.
What about the Surgeborn?
What about them?
Shouldn't we work together to deal with them?
We could use the help.
The Surgeborn are a problem for anyone in the outskirts, not us. Cassidon's Hold is a fortress.
The scouts do head into the outskirts to scavenge for supplies.
We'll take our own precautions. Speaking of, we have pressing matters to attend to.
But
Enough! My word is final.
Because I'm a huge tool.
The one that led us here is clearly the one that warned us. Try to talk to him before we leave. Maybe he's willing to work with us.
Will do.
Okay. Organized chaos. Axel. Alright, I'm allowed to talk. I'm guessing that's the same for her. Yep.
Hey, Arakim, was it?
oh, just call me Eric.
Well, Eric, I never got a chance to thank you. You know, for grabbing me before I fell to my death.
Yeah,
I
we
think
should
you
probably
had
thank
it.
him for that.
Besides, I couldn't let you plummet into a chasm. The Eye is pretty peeved with me, but hey, that's just a bonus.
He doesn't seem fond of canned Donald.
You and the Eye don't seem to get along very well.
What gave it away? Mutual contempt. The Eye doesn't like anyone who shows initiative or challenges him. Unfortunately, those are my main qualities. And I suspect he perceives them in you, too.
Yeah, I didn't get the impression he's my biggest fan. Will you be in trouble for saving us?
I'd worry if he ever decided to get off his throne and do something about it. But he finds that throne very comfortable.
I like this guy. Well, sounds like he's happy.
So, are you glad we're here?
I'm thrilled you're here.
I have to say, I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for all that cloak and dagger stuff earlier. Khan Stanild had me on strict orders not to make contact with your Weaver band. But it was the right call. From what I just saw, your presence here is having an impact.
How so?
Notice how the Axle took my side against the Eye earlier. That never happens. And the Spindle is as quiet as a mouse most of the time, but not today.
Aha. So these are big changes.
It might not sound like much, but they're excited you're here. Stanild can tell too. That's why he backed down so easily. And that's why I'm glad you're here.
No one in this place emotes in a regular way. Doesn't seem angry at us about the Surge Band being released. Ask why.
So you're not upset that I breached Asylum, like your colleagues?
I've been pushing to do something about the Surgeborn for years now. Setting them free wasn't great, but sealing them in the underworks indefinitely was never a good solution. Frankly, I think Khan Stanild is just annoyed you undid his one claim to fame. I guarantee he has no plans to do anything about the Surgeborn now that they're free.
You don't think he sees them as a threat?
He's got his head in the sand about a lot of things.
This is a warm response. Find out what he wants to know about
You
me.
seem awfully trusting of us, considering the terrible first impression we've made.
Well, I was spying on you the first time we met, so let's call it even.
Seems fair to me.
Sure. Maybe you know everything already then, but have you got any questions for me?
Just one. Why are you here?
People have been through so much since the surge. Tell them I won't tell.
Growing up, I saw the Enclave as a symbol of what Weavers lost after the surge. After all, we have no home to return to, and we're pariahs in most nations. But the longer I'm in here, the more I realize how much your people have lost too, and still stand to lose. I'm here to help, however I can.
That is exactly what I was hoping you'd say. If that's truly what you want,
Good choice then.
dealing with the Surgeborn is the first step. Ever since the Veil went up, our people have been in crisis. They've spent so long in it, they're afraid to do what it takes to get out. It doesn't help that some have benefited off that same crisis.
Who?
Who always benefits? The very top. Our leaders are too preoccupied with their own concerns to form a unified front against the Surgeborn.
Guess we'll have to do it then.
The Spindle is obsessed with getting the Arcs functional again. She believes that will help us regain control. And the Axle is too stressed about our supply shortage right now. But if their concerns were handled, they could pressure the Eye to finally address the Surgeborn.
That sounds like an opportunity. And are you a representative yourself? Do you have sway?
Representative, yes. Sway? No. I represent the Scouts, meaning I'm at the meetings, but I don't have the title to back me up. The Scouts were once points like you, but our role has changed since the Veil went up.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I suppose I can't really scout too much when there's a massive barrier.
It made sense following the surge, but it's been years. Recently, we've even been separated from Cassidon's hold and the remaining civilians. Anyway, it's the guild leaders who will need to pressure Khan Stanild into dealing with the Surgeborn. That's where my people need your help the most. Then we can start fixing the deeper issues we face.
Sounds like I've got some palms to grease.
Yuck. But yes, I'll come by your camp later. We'll be able to speak more freely there.
Fair enough.
What is that about?
The Eye isn't one for idle chit-chat. That's worth watching.
Talk to you back at our camp.
You got it.
Sev, you all right?
No. I mean, yes. I'm fine.
You're a terrible liar, Seth.
Bryn, the rest of us are heading out. See you back at camp.
I got to go.
He be hiding something. Interdiction.
I am simply telling you, as the foremost leader of the Enclave, that I don't want you getting distracted.
Can you clarify what you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean. Eyes down, know your place. Focus on your own problems. Organize your little craftspeople. Keep the wheels of civilized society greased. And don't dare to presume you know better than me.
If you have a problem with my performance, you are welcome to gather feedback from the people who elected me. They may have a clearer understanding of what I bring to the table.
We'll continue this conversation later.
He's a real dick.
Allow me to formally introduce you to Bryn, the Weaver Band's point.
You're the Axle, right? Arakim says you're a good person to know.
I am. My given name is Haroon, as Arakim said. but you may refer to me as Khan Arteme. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, despite the circumstances. And I wish they were better circumstances. The new Surgeborn threat requires us to realign our priorities.
That's what we're trying to do.
Some are a little slower on that than others.
If there's anything we can do to move things along, I'm at your disposal.
What about the supply shortage? I've seen her in combat. She's better than any of us.
What's her help look like? I'd prefer if she could avoid unleashing another apocalypse on us.
We have an amazing quartermaster. Offer an introduction.
We didn't bring a lot with us, but if there's anything we can provide to you, our quartermaster, Casmin, will be happy to help. A decade working the maiden shipping lanes turned her hard as Khan steel.
She sounds lovely. But unfortunately, we're supplying 10,000 people, not 7 weavers and their pack beast. And I
Fair
doubt
enough.
you'd have enough on your caravan to make much of a difference. Fortunately, there's a silver lining to your Surgeborn mess that could solve the problem.
Count me in.
Right. With the Surgeborn unleashed, we're anticipating casualties and damage to our facilities. However, there's a restricted area in the underworks that we lost access to decades ago when the Eye sealed it. The Institute.
Okay.
An arcane laboratory where the Enclave conducted its enchantment research, among other projects.
Interesting.
Inside the Institute lies a significant supply cache. Its contents will be enough to keep us going, for the time being. If the notes the previous Axel left me are accurate, though, there's an additional complication.
Of course.
The Surgeborn secure territory by building structures, akin to insect hives. The Institute is likely overrun with them, and has been for 20-odd years.
So, the Surgeborn are a long-standing threat to the Enclave.
I wish I were old enough to remember what it was like to live without the fear of the Surgeborn. As a child, I sat awake every night worrying about them. They were terrifying.
Don't worry, I will shove a massive sword through their skull. How's that?
I've been even more scared.
I'm sorry you went through that. It must have been horrible.
Thank you.
All the more reason to actually do something about the problem, instead of spending our lives cowering behind the walls of our glorious fortress.
You'll hear no disagreement from me, now that the game board has been upended.
Sounds like I need to clear any Surgeborn hives from the Institute, then.
That'll thin them out enough that my scouts will be able to access the supply cache without much trouble.
Now that Asylum is lifted, we should be able to access the loom gates in the Institute again. I'm going to trust you with this key swatch. It's been gathering dust for over 25 years.
Only the Eye would let such a crucial resource sit there for that long.
Yes.
Nobody likes that guy.
If we're clear on everything, I'll get back to work. My list of obligations grows by the minute. Someone has to keep this goddamn fortress running.
Alright. One down. Let's just
Must this day last forever?
get that. Alright. Can't do anything. Talk to the spindle. Oh, a loose thread, should I say?
Excuse me, but Arakim mentioned you're the Spindle, a leading representative for the High Arcanists.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
We wanted to formally introduce ourselves. I'm Aurea, as you know. This is Dam, our enchanter, and Bryn, our acting point.
We didn't catch your name earlier. Khan?
Just call me Isla. Is there something I can...
See, I like her. She's much more
We'd
chill now.
actually like to help you. Apparently you want to restore the works.
Shh! Not so loud. Sorry, that sounds wonderful, but the Eye would be happy about us collaborating.
He's a dick. Let him be unhappy. Claiming the axe would be huge. Tell it's bigger than the Eye's political games. She's never to be seen speaking to us. Reassure her.
Listen, We can be more discreet. We're not here to cause trouble. We only want to help.
I appreciate that. And you're right. I do want to fix the arcs. More than anything. I just need you to be quiet about it.
Okay. We'll try, but forgive us if our excitement bubbles over and we forget.
It's Dom. He's the one that might forget.
We
I mean,
know that
he is
the
kind of the one that
content
might forget.
malfunctioned.
Fairly obvious.
A select few were even sabotaged. Any idea on what caused the other malfunctions?
Some theories, but nothing solid. Anyone who knew how to create arcs, let alone fix them, died before I was born. I've tinkered with an inactive arc that's lying near the Grand Gate, but it would make a world of difference if I could study a resonance that was freshly harvested from a great arc's pattern.
Consider it done.
Bryn's got you covered. She has a knack for harvesting great archons.
You'll have it in no time.
If you're sure, I certainly would appreciate it. With discretion, of course.
Of course.
We've been talking a while. You'd better go.
Alright, high achievement grants him visibility on which great creature archon is at the location. To search for a great arc, check the Loom Gate menu before leaving on an expedition. Okay. Alright. Loom Gate. Oh, he's gonna be a dick, isn't he?
Need I remind you that your access to Cassidon's hold is restricted?
I didn't mean to intrude.
You would do well to mind yourself, newcomer, or risk losing the privilege of coming to Cassidon's hold entirely.
Seriously, dude. Fuck you. Okay. Anything fun up and around here? Nope. Oh, there's something over there. I'll grab that. Okay. Institute. The heart of innovation known as the Institute now accessible via the Loom Gate. What were you like? Archon's Earth. That's where we're going. We've got plenty of stuff to explore, so that's good. Gleam and Forge. That looks like a fire-based arc. Yep. We're gonna need to fight that. So Sage Brown are good now who grows when exposed to tangles. Once this armor is broken off, they become immune to physical damage but exceptionally weak to heat and breathing. Okay. Bye. Okay. Oh, that stuff is below my ability to get. That's annoying. There's like a refined version of that. Ooh, these guys are bad to fight. Okay. Slowly getting the hang of it. Where are you running away, you cowardly twat? Alright. Come here, you. Okay, that's useful, using the lights and stuff to fight them. Plus count fur. Plus count is a... It doesn't conjure a nice image. You know? Region's good. The manifold.
The manifold contains most of the complex and large machinery in Archon's hearth.
Alright, good to know. this is kind of the point of the game where you realise that mouse and key are possibly not the way to go. Which way to go? Go over there or down there? See any hammers floating about? There's 5 hammers somewhere in this place. Let's go over here. That was kind of lucky. Not gonna lie. Okay. Go up here. Over here. Resident Eels. Alright, that was good. Let's go up there. Is that a bob? Indeed a bob. Go away, Bob. You're not my Bob. Okay. We've got another not my Bob. Come here, you. Go away. Right.
The incandescent arch houses another loom gate.
Bob. job. Okay, that's good. We can use that wing gate to start off further in. Are you dead yet? No. Now he's dead. Alright. So we're kind of just exploring right now, trying to figure out where we're at. Okay. Right. Oh, I can see one hammer. Two hammers. Right, what's worrying me is I can see two hammers and there should be 5. You know what? That was close enough. I didn't try. I didn't die trying it. Right. There isn't a hammer up there, apparently. Yeah, that'll do. Fracture hand spurs. Nice. Where's the... It's got one here. Prodigious expanse. There's probably one over there. There's one there. Can't see any others. We need to go and try and get to the prestigious expanse. If we can. I didn't make that particular jump. You may have noticed. Right. Apparently we're not getting through there. That one isn't good. Why are you here? Stupid dumbass. Get back here. You don't get to. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing, where the hell am I? Appealing maze. That's why you were in this R2. This place is actually way bigger than you first think. Okay. Right, okay. Time to bug out. We've got a bunch of goodies and stuff, and we've got a loom gate to get us back to this area. So that's good. And we know we need to get that Archon. And we have a ton of like upgrades and things to do. Act 4. Alright. Right, we are 2 minutes before the end of the stream, but I'm sure you'll let me off for 2 minutes. So, yeah. We made some progress tonight. So, yeah, we're in Act 4. I don't know how many acts there are of Eternal Strands, but we've met the Eye. He's a dick. The other two seem alright, just stressed out. And we got to go, like, save the world, basically. Which was kind of always the point in games like this, but hey, yeah, I'm getting there with the magic as well. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with some more Eternal Strands, so do not forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. And yeah, I will be back. I've already said that. What are the words I'm looking for? Oh yes, have a fantastic Wednesday. Sorry about that, my mind completely went blank. Have a fantastic Wednesday and sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.